At Vero, we go around the world discovering wild and scarce, hard to find wines and products to offer wine lovers, distributors, and businesses across the US. We love that search for a unique product and flavor, and we love the joy that discovering these products can bring our clients. But it's not always just fun tasting in this business. There's a lot behind the scenes that gets overlooked oftentimes. We've talked in the past about the decisions that an importer like our founder, Sheila Donahue, has to make all the time. And we've even stopped by the central warehouse to talk with her about the physical stuff that goes on to get the wines from the vineyard to your hands. Today, we're going to give you another view into our world, and we're going to have a look at some of the insights and trends that we have observed over the past year. As I mentioned, we have an omni-channel approach to our sales, working not only direct to consumer through e-commerce, which you can view and purchase for yourself through the Vero shop on verovino.com, but we also work with trade clients from distributors, restaurants, wine stores, and even corporate gifting programs across the country. Through our contact with and exposure to all these different sectors of consumers in the wine industry, we feel that we are uniquely poised to analyze people's behaviors, interests, and the trends that drive those, especially in the premium small production artisan wine and food market. In this increasingly digital world, we diversify our marketing through places like our website with weekly blog articles, social media like Instagram and Facebook, and of course, here on YouTube as well. What we have noticed is an increasing trend in wine education, and that people are going online to learn more and more about wine, be it through watching videos here on YouTube or by reading articles on the Vero blog. Of course, now would be a good time to make sure you are subscribed both here on YouTube down below and to the Vero newsletter on verovino.com, because every time we post a new article on the Vero blog or we post a video here on YouTube, we send out a newsletter to notify anyone subscribed. So be sure to sign up for the Vero newsletter on verovino.com with the link in the description to never miss another article release and to stay up to date on recent wine education and news. Another digital trend that we have observed this year, as well as many others, is the rise of AI. No, not wine made with AI, at least not yet, I hope, but rather AI-driven search. In our analytics, for the first time, we noticed that in 2024, our arriving website traffic from traditional search engines such as Google or Bing was increasing at a slower rate. However, traffic from AI-based search engines like Gemini, ChatGPT, and Perplexity was really taking off and growing exponentially. In our opinion, this is a trend that we are going to continue to see become even more exacerbated with time. Now, to move on to products, niches, and the industry as a whole, we've noticed that the wine industry has seen a slowdown in 2024. Everyone's noticed it. However, overall, what we have seen is that the market and trending interests are showing promise in our category of small production products. Wine lovers are showing a preference for quality over quantity. They are preferring a more farmer-style market approach to wine, knowing that the wine and the products they are consuming are thoughtfully made by farmers and artisans and locally sourced. Honestly, this has come as no surprise to us, as we have always been pushing this wine drinking model. You can have a look at our videos on mindful drinking, authenticity in wine, and farm-made wine versus corporate wine as testaments. I'll have all of those videos linked below for you to peruse. And this also bleeds into discovery of wines as well. With wines that are off the beaten path, yet have a common thread with a more commercial or well-known wine option, is kind of growing as a sector. So this might be a famous grape like Sauvignon Blanc or Sangiovese that come from an unknown region or an unknown producer. It could be a famous area like Tuscany or Piedmont that are producing new to the scene or unheard of grapes. Or maybe it's even a winemaking technique with cool, unique grapes like champagne method wines that come from Italy. And wine lovers are showing a predisposition to this discovery being automatic as well, with a growing interest in wine clubs and wine subscriptions that are catering to the authentic discovery of these quality products. These are clubs like our own Vero Club, which you can sign up for in monthly or quarterly installments with 3 or 6 bottles of small production quality wines with the Vero stamp of approval being sent straight to your door with information on each wine to help you learn about them. And This discovery and really focus on quality wine ties into the world of natural wine. Now, while natural wine may be a buzzword, etc., consumers are actually caring more about the sustainability and good for you aspect of the products. And while some have thought that natural wine has kind of finished its 15 minutes of fame, the truth is it's here to stay. You see, it's being redefined as a category, moving away from that idea of super natty wines that maybe were an excuse in the past for faulty wines. Rather, the demand for reframing a natural wine as one that is carefully and well made intentionally is rising. As a testament by the fact that we couldn't seem to keep certain natural wineries like La Maliosa in stock this year. As well, if we look in the vein of healthier products, we see that gourmet food products like extra virgin olive oils really took off and got popular this year. In fact, on our online store, some of our best-selling Vero sets, which are collections that we personally curate to go together, were ones that featured both wines and extra virgin olive oils. Lastly, analyzing our sales actually turned up some really interesting trends, let's say. Many industry reports have shown that last year was a boon for Prosecco and the white wine category. However, we kind of saw the opposite. While we did have some white wine sales in our roster that were very popular, Prosecco's sales really slowed down from 2023. And overall, for us, red wines had the most growth. These were wines like the Langhe Reds from Aldo Clerico, especially his Dogliani and Barolos, and Barberas like the Barbera d'Asti Piccona from Evaldi. So thank you for joining me today as we talked through some of our observations and experience as wine and specialty product sellers to multiple channels from consumers to trade across the country. If you liked this video, please be sure to leave a like below and subscribe both here on YouTube and to the Vero newsletter on verovino.com. I will see you with the next video, which might be this one here. Bye!